Hey everyone, it's Amanda Monica Arlumi, and we are here today with this gorgeous new bracelet by our friend, Miss Adele Griffiths. It is called Lattice Braid, and it is a hook-only design. She has a couple different choices on her Instagram of how she has done them. This is the one that we did first. This is where she was asking what she should name it. And this is the first one that we did. Just like her, with the peach frost and the white frost. Then we did this one of the lattice braid, and this is using the limited edition red from the Gemstone collection. And this is using the cylindric black from the cylindric collection, I believe. And then this is the one that we will be doing today. It is using the gold from the limited edition, and it is using the blue from that Gemstone collection of limited edition. We were so thrilled that Adele asked us to do this bracelet. We thought it was so classy looking. And it really does look like a lattice braid. I mean, it looks like truly like a basket. Somebody weaved it. We just loved it. So today you will need your double-ended hook, and you will need a C-clip, and however many colors that you would like to use. We're going to be doing 2 different colors today. I would suggest at least 2 colors. But if you want to do one, that's totally fine. That would be very elegant. It's just one color. But we'll be using the blue from the Gemstone collection and the gold from both from limited edition. So go get your supplies ready and come right back. So to start the lattice braid, you're going to choose one of your colors. I'm going to start with the gold limited edition, and I'm going to make a cap band with it, just once on there on the hook, and then on the bottom of it I'm going to put the C-clip. Now you can take the C-clip off because you're going to put the C-clip on the other end of the bracelet later on, but this is just going to kind of help you throughout the bracelet, be able to pull it down some if you need to, and be able to know which one goes which. Alright, now we're going to use the blue, which I think is a gorgeous periwinkle blue with a little glitter in there, and we are going to put it on one end of the hook. And I cannot stress how important it is that all of the bands stay in the correct order. It is very important for the fishtail on the sides, because if they go out of order, it will not make a fishtail. And I will talk about that a little bit later on when we get to the part that's very important that they stay together. Alright, so we have the blue band, and we're going to take one end of that cap band and pull it down. Then we're going to hold on to the part of the blue band that's on the hook, and we're going to reclaim the gold, and then reclaim the other end of that blue. Should look something like this. Then we're going to grab another blue, and the part of this bracelet right now is very loose. So when you get started, it will be a lot easier, but right now it's very loose. So you need to make sure to hold on to that other end of the blue. You're going to pull the one end of the blue onto the new blue band and pull the gold, making sure that the blue stays down. Pull the gold cap down, making sure that the blue band stays below the blue or the gold cap, and then you're going to reclaim the blue and reclaim the other end of the second blue. It should look like this. Now, these two bands right here need to stay just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them as we go down. I'm going to kind of wiggle the hook back and forth, but it's very important that those stay in that order. So I'm going to now get gold, and we're going to do the same thing to this side that we did to this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a gold band, grab the one end of the cat band, hold the gold, reclaim the cat band, and reclaim the other end of the gold, making sure they stay in that order. Grab another gold. Now hold the one end of the gold, reclaim the gold, reclaim the cat band, pull the cat band down and reclaim the gold. So this down here is the cat band. And then reclaim the other end. It should look like this. Now, this part and this part, it is very important that these bands stay just like this, because this is what makes the gorgeous fishtail on the sides. Okay, if it doesn't, it will be like a chain on the sides instead. So now to get the different colors on each side, we're going to be doing blue. So we are going to grab the blue, and this is the part where this is probably the stitch that's going to be the hardest because everything's so loose right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to these two. I'm going to push everything really close down so it doesn't have to stretch that much. I'm going to pull these gold, those two first gold, making sure that that first one stays low, because you need to make sure that they stay in order. And I'm pulling still closer so you don't have to stretch them that much. And I'm holding on to this blue, and I'm going to grab these two blue. You can grab them one at a time. 1, 2. Okay. Now I'm still making sure everything's together, but I need to hold on to the other end of that blue. This is what I said. It's very important that they stay in the order. So I'm holding on to 5 bands here. Now I'm going to grab the first blue. There. I want to make sure I was holding on to all of those. Grab the first blue and the last band on here, which is gold. And then reclaim the last blue. Now I'm still holding on to all of these because I have to grab another blue band. I'm going to pull these 3 bands down. Not the band that I just used. You want to make sure right here that those 2 blue bands are crossed. Okay? So these are the 2 bands that you pulled up. The first blue and the last gold. Alright, so we're going to pull 3 bands. 1, 2, gotta be careful with those. And then the third is the blue. Okay? Now you're going to reclaim this bottom one, the first one that you pulled down, and pull it back up. You're going to reclaim the other end. So you should have 4 blues here, 2 golds and 2 blues over here. But the 2 blues should look just like this. Alright, so make sure you hold down here so that these 2 blues do not go out of order. It's very important. I'm just kind of wiggling the hook. This is the most important part because this is the part where they could go out of order the easiest. Later on, it will be easier to tell when they are out of order and easier to put them right back. Alright, so now we are going to do the opposite color. We did blue over here. Now we have gold. Your 2 blue bands should look just like this. Now we're going to grab a gold and we're going to pull those 2 blue bands, making sure that they stay in the correct order. After you pull them over, I usually pull the one that's on the bottom out farther and then grab the 2 gold bands and pull them over. Now, I'm holding on to the gold band that we just used. I'm going to reclaim the first gold and the last blue, making sure that those 2 blues stay in the correct order, and reclaim the gold. Now the gold's going to look a little wonky right here because we pulled it, but it will look better here in just a little bit. Now, I'm going to take another gold, still holding on to everything. I'm going to grab the gold, the blue, and another gold. Flip over the first gold, making sure it's the one that you had. And flip over the last one, reclaiming those 2. Now I want to play with everything. It'll get better. There we go. Alright, so you should have 4 blue and 4 gold. Now we're going to keep it on this end and we're going to grab a blue band, and making sure your bands are in this order, we're going to grab the first 2 golds, and I usually pull the one that I'm going to flip over, the last one. I usually pull it a little farther so I know which one it is, and then we're going to pull these 2 blue ones over. They're going to go over top of those 2 golds. Alright, so now I'm going to hold on to the band that I have on my finger. I'm going to reclaim the top blue and the bottom gold, and then reclaim the other end. Then I'm going to grab another blue band, and I'm going to flip over these 3 while holding on to this blue. You should have this cross pattern with those 2 blues. So I'm going to flip over the blue, the gold, and the blue. And you should grab the bottom blue. Reclaim that one, and then reclaim the other end. Now I'm going to scoot it on down. You see how right now these 2 are flipped? That's what you want it to do. But I'm going to scoot it on down to the other end. And I'm going to show you what happens if it gets flipped the wrong way. Let me just make sure all that goes the right way. Okay, right now is the way it's supposed to be. These 2 are flipped, or two are crossed. That's the way they're supposed to be. But sometimes when you are scooching it down the other end of the hook, or if you have to flip it on a one hooked hook, it could go like this. And if it goes like that, all you have to do is flip over the outer one to the second one. So then they'll look crossed. Okay? So that's all you'll have to do. I'm sure they'll probably do that once or twice during this tutorial. So we'll see. I'm going to scooch this down a little more. So now I have a gold. I'm going to pick those two, making sure I pick the first one that's flipped first. Flip the second one and pull the one a little farther out that you're going to reclaim later on. And then get the two golds. Hold the gold that you're holding. Pull it up. And then pull the second one up. You should have reclaimed those two. Reclaim the third. And then get another gold. You should have two. The golds right here should be crossing. And you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and reclaim the third. And then pull the other one up to reclaim it. So as you can see, our pattern's starting to go on. You can see the fishtails on the side. I'm going to do this a few more times because this is a very tricky pattern to get down, but it is gorgeous nonetheless. It is very worthwhile. So it should look like this when you get started. Oops. Hold your band. It's usually easiest when I hold my bands taut like this. I'm going to grab the two gold. And it's usually easier when I grab two at a time, but if you feel more comfortable grabbing one, it's fine. Grab the two gold and the two blue. The two blue go over the two gold. And then you're going to hold the other end of the blue band that you have on your finger. And you're going to pull the first blue over, and pull over the last gold. So you reclaim those two, and you reclaim the third. You will grab another blue band, put it on the hook. You're going to reclaim these three, or you're going to pull these three off. And you're only going to reclaim that first blue one. And reclaim the last. Alright, so let's see what happens when we scooch it on down to the other end of the hook. Oh, well, it didn't twist off. Every other time that I've done that, it decides to twist. Of course, during the tutorial, it will not. Alright, grab a gold band. And they are still making an X, or they're still twisted in the correct position, the blues are. So I am going to pull both of them over. And I like to pull the one that I'm going to have to reclaim here in a little farther. And then grab the two golds. Pull the gold over, the first gold over to reclaim it, and pull the last blue over to reclaim it. Then pull the other gold to reclaim. And now get another gold. Pull over the gold, blue, and gold. Reclaim the first gold and pull over the second. You should look like this. Alright, I'm going to do this one more time, and then I will finish this off camera. Alright, so we're going to do blue. Yours should look like this. Pull over the two golds, pulling that bottom one that we will reclaim a little farther. Two blues. Hold the blue, reclaim the blue, that first blue, and reclaim that gold. Pull over that other end of the band. Get another blue band. Pull over the blue, gold, and blue. Reclaim that first blue and reclaim the other end. Alright, now we're going to scoot it on down to the other end of the hook. And we're going to use gold. So I'm going to put the gold on the end of the hook. These two are still crossed, so they're in the correct position. I'm going to pull the two blue over. Then I'm going to grab the two gold. Hold the gold band that I'm holding. Reclaim the one gold, the first gold. Then reclaim the last blue. Reclaim the other end of that gold band. Grab another gold band. Put it on the hook. I'm going to be grabbing these three bands. Grab the gold, blue, blue, and gold. And reclaim. I gotta get it. See, these are out of order now. So this is our last one, but you need to make sure that it goes in front of the blue. So it needs to twist, kind of. Alright. So now I have the gold in front of the blue. Reclaim the gold and reclaim the other end. Alright, so finish out your bracelet and I will be back to show you how to close it up. Alright, so I have worked all the way down our bracelet and now I'm going to show you how to finish it off. I'm going to do one more little stitch here. But it's going to be a little different. I have blue. I'm going to grab the gold, two gold, and the two blue. But instead of reclaiming the one blue, I'm only going to reclaim the one gold. And reclaim the other end of the blue. And then I'm going to go to the other end. I'm going to use the gold. I'm going to do the two blue and the two gold, but I'm not reclaiming the gold. I'm only reclaiming the one blue and the other end of the gold. So yours should look like this. And then I'm going to take whatever color I started my bracelet with. I'm going to end it with that, and I'm going to take two golds and I'm going to pull the 6 bands through the 2 gold bands to close off my bracelet. Alright, I'm going to get a C-clip. I took the C-clip off of the end, the other end, and so I have it on this end now. So there it is, how you end the bracelet. Gorgeous, we love it. There's the one that we worked on today. Here's the red one. And let's see, here is the pink one. Well, the peach one. And this is the lattice braid by our dear friend, Miss Adele Griffiths. Here is her, here is her Instagram. And if you would please follow her, Miss Adele Griffiths. And if you decide to make the bracelet, the lattice braid, if you would tag Adele Griffiths, and if you would please hashtag her. Also use the hashtag Lattice Braid. If you would also please tag and hashtag us, Amanda and Monica Arlumi, and then hashtag Amanda and Monica Arlumi as well. If you would please give us a thumbs up on the video, comment if you liked it or not, maybe some different color patterns you would use. Also, if you would subscribe, you would be notified when we have new tutorials out. And if you would like us on Instagram, you would see our new creations as they would come. So thank you so much for watching our video. We love our looming family, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.